today Angie and I was gonna be doing our civic duty. I gotta go meet up with Angie right now. It's election day for us. Of course, you guys know the results already, so yeah, I don't know if anybody saw the Facebook page post I've read today that the country's in labor. We're gonna give birth to a female president or a boy president. I don't know. Just have to wait and see at the end of this video, see what the reaction is. Right now, we just gotta go meet up with Angie. Hello YouTube!
Hello YouTube!
Just met up with Angie here, and we're on our way to do our civic duty today. It's election day, like I said in the previous clip.
Yes.
That American flag was put up by one of our neighbors. I can't really say a whole lot about it because of right now I don't know if the management is upset with it or not, but I'm cool with it. I don't care. I'm cool with it. You cool with it?
I'm cool with it.
I'm cool with it.
Cool,
so,
calm, collective.
Yeah, you gotta be cool, calm, collective. We're just too much butthurt recent years and too much political correctness and all that stuff. We gotta sweep all that under the rug and just live our daily lives. Don't worry what the other person does, okay? It just really drives me nuts. Especially when I read it on Facebook. That's why I don't like to post on Facebook hardly no more about my political views, because I get somebody that gets so butthurt over it. And you're going to find out who we're going to vote for towards the end of this clip. And if we lose subscribers, well, guess what? Bye guys, we don't need you no more, basically, because you guys are too butthurt. But hey, we done this election last year. It was a mayor's election last year. And we had to do it twice because we had to do the vote twice last year, right?
Because it ended in a tie. It
ended in a virtual tie. How about that? What happens if tonight's, I don't know, you guys probably know the results anyway, but for us, for the sake of this video, what happens if the president's election ends in a virtual tie when it comes to electoral college? I don't know. Actually, there's one number higher than the other, but 270 is the goal, they say, right?
I thought it was 300.
No, it's 270 for presidential elections.
Oh.
Because there's only 530 something odd Senate seats and all that stuff. No, there's like you got Senate seats and you got House seats. There's 100 Senate seats and the rest is all House seats. And Angie, you're not staying in the picture.
I couldn't help it. I didn't want to get hit in case of that car hit the car.
Okay. Go straight ahead through those trees. That's our polling place we have to go to, the Erickson Center.
Yep.
So we'll be going in there to place our ballots, hopefully. And we'll come out of there. We'll let you guys know who we voted for. And after we mention it, I can see a lot of people are unsubscribing. But we can rebuild them. Always do, right?
Yes.
Okay, we have voted because it says so right there, right?
We voted.
We voted. Can I see it right there? Yeah, we voted. Yep, we voted. Okay, I know we're going to lose a lot of subscribers, but you guys remember this. You're seeing this the day after the election, so you guys are probably celebrating with your candidate, okay? We voted for Trump.
I voted for Trump.
We voted for Trump. Okay, we were rudely interrupted there somewhat, but that's okay. We're always getting interrupted when we're doing a video shoot, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we basically voted for, there's usually two Democrats I usually support locally. One I had no choice. The other one I lost support. I just lost my support because of an off incident that happened on my birthday, and I don't want to talk about it, okay? It's just basically he lost my support. That's why I didn't vote for him. It was like a protest vote for him. Otherwise, the rest from other elections, it was mostly straight up Republicans. So basically, that was it. So we basically voted straight Republican, just about straight Republican, basically, except for the sheriff. And the sheriff had nobody on the Republican side running against him, because actually that's the only Democrat that was doing a good job, actually.
Yes, he was.
And he's a nice guy. We talked to him before and all that stuff. So, and he's seen us doing our YouTube videos. He has no problem with it. So we're all cool in that. Okay, we're on our way home. Like I said, we have voted.
Yes.
Yep, we have voted. Our sticker says so. And now we go home, watch the results, which you guys already knew. Well, I know one thing. During the election, there's a lot of businesses and local businesses around here are doing voters deals to get people out to vote. So basically, if you went into, let's say, a local business and you're wearing one of these, you got discount on a lot of items. Think some places are either doing a buy one get one free or 10% off, whatever it was. Unfortunately, we went on a spending spree earlier this week, so we're not taking advantage of those deals this election cycle. Bummer, isn't it?
Or some are doing half off when you buy stuff too.
Yeah, that's why I mentioned half off stuff. So, and our percentage and deals, right?
Yes.
Problem is, yeah, we kind of overspent this past weekend, so we're not going to be able to take advantage of it this time around. I was going to step outside for a little bit. Angie wants me to take down the W flag for some reason. I want to fly a couple more days. I think we'll fly a couple more days. What do you think? Oh, I got that thing right here. See it? Cool. See that? Isn't that awesome? Yeah, the glare off the thing. It's making that glare right here. Just sitting out here on the patio. It's a little chilly out here tonight. Angie's still kind of pooped out from earlier today. And nice half moon tonight, if you can see it. I'm not going to zoom it in tonight. And as we're making this clip, the polls are closing, and we'll be seeing the results, of course. You guys already knew, because we're a day behind. And we got to get back to 2 to 3 days behind. Because either earlier today, I think I had an issue with a phone call. I had Rudy called me today, and I don't know if he lost his cell connection or my internet went out, because when my internet goes out, it takes out the phone too. So they're in a one package, and of course MediaCom's been working on the trying to get improved on the internet service and all that stuff. So otherwise, we're just going to sit here ourselves. You guys already knew. Can you tell us right now who won? We're trying to figure out who won. So, but early exit polls got Hillary up big time. I don't know why. I don't know why they go with opinion polls. Opinion polls is what they are. Opinion polls. The voting polls is the final poll, and that's what we should go by. Don't influence by, when you guys go out to vote next time, don't get influenced by opinion polls, okay? Too many people gets caught up with opinion polls. They're just a small sample by 1,000 people, and that's how they get opinions. So you're talking about a small sample of 1,000 people over almost 350 million people, okay? It's just a small sample. Just keep that in mind on the next election, next whatever election it is. You got midterms. I know midterms is going to start almost immediately tonight. I just got a funny feeling of it. Okay, the general elections is over. This is the next day. The American people have spoken. They chose Donald Trump for their president. So we have to accept it, and if you like it or not. We're just going to have to stay together as Americans, because, you know, I've been watching a lot of YouTube, and I've seen a lot of crazy crap protesting against the United States from the left-wing protesters and all that, stomping on the American flag and all that stuff, and most of your left-wingers basically accepted it in that. So, and also, it's kind of find it funny that a lot of hypocrisy was being passed last night. All of a sudden, those anti-Wall Street people are now defending Wall Street. They flip-flop real fast, do they? But one thing I try to do, I try to stay consistent as much as possible, because I try to approach my politics with common sense. And because, you know, I don't go off on a flying rage because it doesn't pay to go off on a flying rage. You just got to approach it with common sense. Because if you're upset, just use your common sense, because if you start spreading the hate, and if you preach stop hating, and you preach hate, then you're a hypocrite, okay? We want to be, as Americans in the United States, we need to stay together as Americans. The great melting pot that's always been. Okay, just get that message loud and clear, okay? Because we got to be the great melting pot. We got to show America as citizens. Don't worry what the politicians do in Washington, D.C. We citizens has final say, because we citizens has to tell our government, basically, very simple. You work for us, we don't work for you. That's what we should tell our government from now on. I have to post that on Facebook. Maybe I will right now after this clip. Maybe you guys already seen it already. Maybe you have not seen it already. But yeah, it's time that we Americans start holding our politicians responsible for what they do. And the best way to do it is through a vote. If you're going to ignore their criminal activities, then it's nobody's fault but your own if you're going to do that. Right now, Angie is still playing her farm game because she's got to get that set.
Excuse me.
Almost done?
I got it done.
Okay. We want your thoughts on it too.
I thought the election was good.
You thought the election went good? Because we voted for local officers, right?
Yes.
We had one protest vote. There was actually, I hate to tell these people, our audience is, there was one Democrat, right?
Yeah.
We always had our support because they're running technically with your dad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, in a way. And that's why he lost his seat, basically. You think?
I don't know.
You don't know on that part, but...
He lost by 1,700 votes.
Wow, that's so
huge.
Just gonna let you guys know, for the ones who think that the wealthiest Americans vote for Republican, well, if you look at the electoral map, if you ever educate on yourselves on electoral map, that was not all wealthy Americans. It's because here in the Midwest, where I live in the state of Iowa, we are mainly conservative and we're not nowhere near wealthy. Actually, if you find out on the electoral map, if you look at it, you notice there are larger cities with more people, with more money, tons of money, versus out here the, what they call the flyover country, basically. And that's where, it all depends, okay? Just see what happens in the next 4 years. We gotta remember, we got midterms in 2018, so the American people is going to have a shift of power right there. So everybody's giving up till 2020, but you still got midterms, because the American people always believe in checks and balances. If they don't think Republicans were too powerful, it doesn't take much to swing the Senate, because even Republicans hold a slight edge. Because they did lose a few seats in the Senate in this election cycle. They did lose a few seats in the House. That tells you something right there. We didn't look in that area because of the uneducated minds. We forgot to look at that area. There was a small shift of power leaning towards the Democrats because the American people wants the checks and balances. That's the way American people is. All right, now we're going to close out this show. Hey, Angie, I know we lost a lot of subscribers because we supported Trump, but that's okay. If you did, bye. We don't need you. Something like that. Take your hate someplace else. That's all. That's all other YouTubers always says to their viewers, basically, because we're, even liberal sites tell their conservatives to take a hike too. So. Sorry about that. But, like I said, 2018 midterms, there's a chance to be a shift of power. Angie wants to close the show right now.
Please like,
Oops, I lost it.
share, subscribe. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button, and we will see you later.